So I just finished these soups for you. The first one right here, there's a little bit more of the beef stew and then the chicken soup. For both of these, I sourced the meat from Maine Meat, which is in Kittery. And what I know about them is that they have really high standards and they source all of their inventory. They buy whole animals from farms that are within 100 miles from them. So that's pretty cool. And as far as I'm aware, that is the top-notch source for meat in this area. So I got stew beef for this. And so let's see, it's got onion, celery, carrot. It's got some tomatoes, garlic, cabbage, green beans, and I used cauliflower sort of in place of potato because normally a beef stew like this would have potato. So I switched it in for cauliflower and I think it turned out pretty good. And then I added parsley at the end and a little bit of spinach as well. Everything is, of course, 100% organic. Let's see, the cauliflower was local. The carrots were local because I had them. And the spinach and the parsley were as well. Or I guess the parsley wasn't. The parsley's from my own little parsley plant though that I just got. And I'm so excited. By the way, if I continue helping you out, I do garden, or I'm learning to. So it's kind of fun to start to have my own stuff, including herbs, and it's that time of year where I'm going to start building up my own supply. So anyway, so yeah, and then there was also bay leaf in there and Italian seasoning, which I got from Mountain Rose Herbs. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they have like herbal teas and spices and stuff, and I just recently got a bunch of spices from them, and this was my first time using their Italian blend, so that's in here as well. So yeah, and then, oh, sorry, slipped right out of my hand. And then for the chicken soup, it's just a pretty basic, it's just got chicken breast, onion and carrot and celery. There's also zucchini and broccoli, as well as a little bit of thyme, bay leaf as well, and turmeric. And I think that was all. Did I say broccoli already? So I added in broccoli at the end. But yeah, I think that's a really nice chicken soup. So hopefully you enjoy both of these. I will say that all of these jars are filled up to not the brim, but they're filled up. And as far as freezing the soups, I think you'll want to empty out some of the top of these. Obviously, I filled them so I could transport them to you and all of that. But for freezing them, I think you need to take some out. Otherwise, it could just expand and burst. No expert in that because I don't typically freeze. Usually, I mean, obviously with my clients, I give it to them and then they freeze it. So I don't really freeze that much on my own. Anywho, also, I do have these jars. Clearly, your soup is in them. So I was glad to be able to put these in glass for you. And I can grab these before the next time or whenever I can grab them. One last thing is these are the broccoli sprouts. I started them on Friday, so I don't think they're quite there. Basically, I just fill this up with cold water twice a day and let it drain out, and I always set it in this bowl. I got these cool little sprouting lids that keep things at an angle, so you can keep it in a bowl as well. So yeah, I rinse it and drain it twice a day, and then I guess it's been like 3, almost 4 days now. And this is the day that the sprouts are, this should fill the jar essentially, I think, or come pretty close to it. And so once they've sprouted like that, then you can stick them in the fridge. But I don't have the label for the bag of broccoli seeds that I have anymore because I keep them in a jar. So you can always look that up. But anyway, I started these on Friday. They should be ready real soon. And then I also gave you a bunch of these. And you can just borrow this in the meantime. And I think I have another one somewhere. But yeah, you can borrow this and you'll have sprouts. in no time, but I think my video is going to cut me off and I've been rambling anyway. So I hope you enjoy both of these soups. I hope they were made with, I don't hope they were made with love. They were 100% made with love. And I hope that they nurture you, your body, your soul, and that these help you along the journey. And just let me know how else I can be of service. And I'm happy to do this more often. Yeah, have a great week.